Hi, I'm Amy Miller with Wedding Life, and we are here today in Huntington Beach at Jim Kennedy's studio. Thank you for being with us today, Jim. Why don't we just get started? Why don't you tell me how you actually got started in photography?
Sure. Many years ago, I first started into photography doing families and kids, probably like 16, 17 years ago now.
Wow.
And I kind of fell into weddings by accident. Just started assisting a friend. Well, actually, a friend introduced me to a photographer, and I started assisting weddings and fell in love with it right away.
Awesome.
And I assisted for about 3 years, and then just grew from there. I just fell in love with weddings. Once I did my first wedding, I knew that's what I wanted to do forever.
Okay, Jim, I understand that you have a team of shooters here. Can you tell me about how that originated or how that started?
Yeah, when I first got going, my name started getting out there, the phones were starting to ring. I started to fill my schedule up pretty quickly. And the phones were ringing more than I personally can handle. And then I was thinking, well, how can I keep this business in-house, but still keep the quality up? So I just started toying with the idea of adding photographers to the studio. And once I started doing that, I found there are some great photographers out there that just don't want to run a business. They love the idea of just shooting pictures every weekend and not doing anything else. So then I slowly started picking people for that would be good for that. They would second shoot me for a while, I'd really get to know their personalities, and if I saw they were similar to me, then I might bring them on as a photographer. So every year I might add 1 or 2 people, and now we're up to 6 photographers. Because I also developed, along with photographers, a production team. People that can help design the albums, help edit the weddings. Many photographers are outsourcing that these days, but I do that all in-house. The top floor of the building is mine too. So all the production is done in-house, so I can keep my eye on everything. So the brides that deal with us, they feel like they're the only wedding of the year, even though they're one of 300, because they have me and my studio manager, Michelle, here every day to talk to them. I have my production team upstairs, which I'm watching over every day because I'm here with them, making sure everything's going out of here top notch. And we love it. We just like to have fun with our clients, a little personal. We have a studio manager here, Michelle, every day, helping the brides out, planning their days, working out timelines, vendor referrals, whatever they need, we're here for them. And it's been like a little family here, and my brides love it.
Is there a certain style that you would say that you kind of exude when you take photographs?
Yeah, I guess what I'm known for in town is like, I shoot really fast and I talk really fast. So people kind of make a joke about it. I've had so many brides say, Jim, you go 100 miles an hour, but they love it because I've had fun with my brides. They don't feel like it's slow and boring photo session. We're always joking around with the couples, getting them laughing, just having fun. Even brides that come in here and feel our energy with how fast I talk and all that good stuff. They even told me, Jim, we couldn't understand a word you were saying at the consultation, but you're so excited about it, we booked you. So I've heard that so many times, but it's because we have a high energy crew and we like to have fun with our couples.
Is there a certain procedure you take? If I was a new bride that was looking for a photographer and I would come to you, is there a certain procedure or a way that you go over what you can provide for them?
We have lots to look at, obviously. It's a big studio. We also have a big plasma on the wall, a 50-inch plasma, which I can show them everything they need. I show them how the online shopping cart works. I show them how we make online movies for all our events. If they're getting married to a certain location, I probably have a slideshow of that location on my TV here. So I kind of just go through how the day's gonna flow, what we're gonna do for them after the wedding, how they're gonna design their album. It's all really easy, everything's done online, so I can pull it up right in front of them while they're sitting here and go through exactly how things are gonna happen after the wedding, versus just showing them a book and tell them after the wedding you're gonna get a book. It's that whole wow factor too. They love the fact that I can show it to them right on the spot, on a big screen. It's so easy, it's that simple thing too. So that's my thing, is keep things simple for the bride. Make sure she understands when she leaves the studio how everything's gonna work after the wedding, so there's no surprises later. It makes her feel much more comfortable in her decision making.
If you're shooting at the same location, is there a way that you keep the photographs fresh or have new ideas?
That's a good question, because I do shoot a lot of the same places many times over. So it all depends on the couples. I mean, yeah, there are similar shots you do at all locations. A few locations have their standout spots you want to shoot at, but every couple's different. Some couples want to cut loose more than others. So really the people make it fresh, because it's always different personalities there, because everyone is different. The people are always different. You do get caught up in shooting some of the same spots at different locations, but I found people that see your books at these locations will hire you because they love those certain spots for pictures. So they want those shots that you may have done before, so you want to make sure you get those. And then maybe try to add something more that shows their personality also along with that.
Do you have a favorite part of the wedding day?
Yeah, my favorite parts of the day, all those little moments that happen throughout the day. Like some of my favorite shots I show in my albums are like the moments with the bride and her dad right before they go down the aisle. I always hang back when that moment's happening. I've got some of the most amazing moments just of the bride and their dad alone with nobody else around. I've had many brides that just have a little kind of break down into tears with their dad before they come down the aisle, or toasts made by fathers to their daughters. Those will get me the most, where I'm like hiding behind the camera holding back the tears myself, because those get you, because as a parent you can put yourself in those shoes, so that's a big deal.
Is there anything else that inspires you or hobbies that you have outside of photography?
Yeah, whenever I'm not shooting weddings, I try to travel, get out of here. I just got back from Egypt.
Wow.
I'm going to Peru next month. I've been to London, Spain, Thailand, all in the last 2 years. So whenever I have any kind of breaks, which I don't have a lot of them, I make sure I go somewhere and experience the world. Which again, I think makes me an even better person when I come back home with people. I get that much better with people. It just makes me a better person all the way around. So I think it helps my brides really appreciate that. So that's basically all we do when we have free time is figure out a way we can get out of here. Experience the world. I think it's so important for people to do that. So, and I talk to my brides are always so interested in what I'm doing next, where I've been. They love hearing about it. So they'll even call me for ideas. Where should we go on our honeymoon, Jim? And stuff like that. I'll help them with those ideas just from what I'm doing in my personal life, places I went. So I think all that stuff is really good for everybody.
I've heard that you have a photo booth. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Yeah,
we had the photo booth a few months back at the studio. It's been such a hit at weddings. I mean, I saw a few out there over the years that different companies had done. A friend of mine came up with a photo booth company, and I kind of bought into it, and I added one to my studio, and it's been a hit ever since. So we rent that up for weddings also, and every wedding it's at, it's the biggest hit of the party. I mean, we have so many funny shots of 4 or 5 bridesmaids piling out of the booth at once, and just fun, good times that every reception I've been at with it, it's been the biggest of the reception. And people will say that over and over again.
Sounds like a blast to me.
It's good times.
Well, brides, come visit Jim's unique studio located in Huntington Beach. Why don't you give them your phone number?
Sure, it's 800-264-4558. And give us a call. You'll talk to me or Michelle, my studio manager. We're always here to answer questions. Brides are always feel free just to walk in. We do pretty much appointment only type stuff for one-on-one appointments, but brides are also welcome to walk in there anytime they want. Some studios don't have that luxury. We're right on Main Street. You can park, go out to lunch at Huntington Beach and walk in. Feel no pressure. You can look at books, look at slideshows. Just if you want to just kind of get a feel for us before you even actually sit down one-on-one appointment, the doors are open all the time.
And then what is the address here?
438 Main Street. We're about 4 blocks from the pier, right off PCH.
Website?
JimKennedyPhotographers.com.
Easy enough.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Well, thanks so much for being with us today, Jim.
Yeah, Amy, thanks.